He was 15, cold, hungry, and invisible. Sleeping at a bus station, using a torn hoodie as a pillow. No home. No food. Just pain, and a burning dream no one could see. But what if I told you, that boy became a millionaire? Not by luck. But by refusing to give up. His name was Daniel. Life didn't just knock him down, it stepped on him. His father walked out when he was 7. His mom worked 3 jobs, barely making ends meet. But then, she lost everything. They got evicted. No rent. No savings. No second chances. They slept on cardboard in bus stops, shared 1 meal a day, if they were lucky. Daniel stopped going to school, not because he didn't want to learn, but because he had nothing to wear. Nothing clean. Nothing dry. Just shame and silence. People mocked him, ignored him, laughed at him. But what they didn't see, was what was growing inside him. Every night, Daniel would sneak to a broken streetlight. He sat underneath it with a torn-up book he found in a trash bin. He read about electricity, solar energy, old machines. He didn't understand everything, but he didn't stop reading. Some nights his stomach growled so loud he couldn't focus, but he read anyway. He believed that every page was a brick, and he was building his future, one word at a time. Then one day, he saw a flyer taped to a soup kitchen wall. Youth Innovation Challenge, build something that solves a problem. The winner, $5,000, and a chance to work with a tech mentor. Daniel had no tools. No laptop. No internet. But he had an idea. What if you could charge a phone using sunlight, and parts no one wanted? He remembered the nights his mom cried because her phone was dead, and she couldn't call for help. That was the problem he wanted to solve. He built a small solar-powered phone charger, using junk, recycled plastic, scrap wires from a broken radio. He had no formal training. No lab. Just fire in his chest, and a vision in his mind. On the day of the contest, he wore borrowed clothes, shoes that didn't fit, but his invention worked. And when he stood before the judges, the room went silent. He didn't just win the prize. He won hearts. He won mentors. He won belief. Tech blogs shared his story. Investors called. The media picked it up. In less than a year, Daniel partnered with a green energy company. That little device is now used in over 40 countries, helping families without power stay connected. And Daniel, he's the CEO of his own tech startup, a company that started with nothing but a dream, under a flickering streetlight. But that's not the end. Daniel used his first earnings to buy his mother a home. She cried, not because they finally had a roof, but because her son never gave up on himself. So what's the lesson here? That rock bottom is not the end. It's the beginning. Being doubted doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means you're early. And sometimes, the people who go through the most pain, are the ones with the most purpose. Daniel's story proves something powerful. That pain can become fuel. And dreams born in darkness, can light the world. If this story moved you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a reminder, that their beginning doesn't define their ending. And if you're chasing your own dream, don't quit now. Hit that subscribe button, and join us for more stories that prove one thing. Impossible is just a word, until someone like you proves it wrong.